like a little burrito. No neck burrito.
Don't talk about my baby.
Zalayah, mama, he's so cute.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Marek, and I'm here with my beautiful wife,
Kothney-Issa and baby Zalayah. And today we're going to be answering all the questions you might have about the last video we put out, us flipping a home for the first time.
Our first flip, we think we're gonna flip it. We might wholesale it, but I think we should flip it, fix it up. It ain't the prettiest thing right now. The grass is overgrown. You can see that it needs a new roof.
So, stay tuned for all the juicy questions. So, question number 1, have you ever flipped the house before?
We have not. This is our first one. We don't have really any experience with this other than the fact that my dad has real estate, and so I grew up cleaning out houses, replacing like flooring, doing like painting and minor cosmetic stuff.
Yeah, and my dad is a handyman, so I grew up kind of helping fix things and like lay tile and stuff like that. I was kind of the boy of the house.
You know how to lay tile?
Yeah.
Oh.
I was kind of the boy of the house, if you will, so that's the only experience, and it's been years. How did you pick the house?
Yeah, so it wasn't really a matter of picking this specific house, but it was just more what houses do we think we could possibly win. We had a lot of different options, and then when this one came up, we bid on it like several other ones that we lost. But then on this one, we happened to win it. So it was kind of as simple as that. We did drive by it that morning, so we felt confident. So even as they're calling it, and we know that this is the next one up, we remember like, oh, that's the one with the light color one with the decent siding that needs the new roof. Kind of remembered it from that morning. So that was helpful too.
Why are we flipping it and not renting it out?
We're looking for the lump sum of cash that'll come as a profit on the deal. And we want to use that cash to leverage for other deals that we're doing, primarily the tiny house plan that we have. We haven't talked about that plan or where we're going yet, so we've only said that much so far, but we're working on some things behind the scenes, and it's going to cost a lot of money up front to get it done.
Have you seen the BRRRR method?
So yes, the answer is yes. We learned about it recently, maybe like 4 weeks ago. Buy, rehab, rent, refinance, and repeat. It is interesting strategy. I'm kind of just still trying to figure out how that aligns with basically our willingness to go into debt. So it really just comes back to the age-old question of, do we want to grow our real estate portfolio slower with cash, or do we want to grow it faster leveraging debt and then utilizing the extra cash flow to pay the debt back off? And I think that's something that we're still kind of trying to figure out. Typically, we like to do things as much as possible out of pocket without getting into a lot of debt. Like even this house is great. I love it. But
I love it too.
It doesn't feel the same as the
tiny
tiny house
yeah.
felt. Like even though the tiny house was tiny and small, it was paid off, and it was a different feeling. Like it was a different feeling. So why real estate investing in the first place?
I think it's just something that we've seen work. Like his dad has been doing it most of his life. So when you have the example, you kind of already know like it's something that's attainable and some good residual income. So
yeah, long term is how you escape from working for somebody else into a retirement. I personally don't want to be an employee forever,
and I personally don't want him to be an employee forever.
Yeah, and so it's a long-term strategy to put yourself in a really good place for retiring early, spending more time with family, spending more time doing the things that you're passionate about, the things that you're called to do, and that's pretty much it. Have you seen the inside of the property?
No, we have not.
Technically, this is sight half seen. It's not sight unseen, but it's sight half seen. We only have seen the exterior, which kind of makes us a little bit nervous, but at the same time, I mean, what's the biggest problem there could be?
Knock on wood.
Is there anyone living there?
Not to our knowledge, no. I mean, you can look at the pictures and pretty much tell there's no one living there, so.
I don't know about that. Squatters
I guess I was thinking about the question in the terms of, is the owner living there? And no,
right.
the owner's
no,
not.
I think about
there.
squatters. Like I'm a little nervous when we go there for the first time. We're gonna have to be careful and make sure we good. But Yeah. Do you feel guilty about buying a house at the tax auction?
I think initially I did feel guilty. I was like, oh my gosh, like this is somebody's house we're taking from them. But then once you learn about the amount of years they have to pay it off, and then also sometimes the different circumstances, it's not just people's houses that you're taking that have fallen on hard times. I'm sure there are definitely some of those examples out there, but for the most part, it's people who don't really care about the properties, out-of-state investors, and they're really just trying to get rid of it. And they're like, I'm not gonna pay the taxes, whatever.
Maybe not trying to get rid of it, but don't care if they lose it.
Right, but I do know for a fact, actually, one of my friends told me that, actually my sister-in-law told me that, never mind, I don't think I should share that.
Okay, moving on. But long story short, I don't think that scenario is the majority of it. Most of it is just abandoned properties and neighbors that are super excited to see the area get cleaned up and to make unlivable houses livable again.
Do you pray about these decisions beforehand, or do you just know that something wasn't God's will if it doesn't work out?
So before we answer that, I get it. Because as a viewer of our channel, I think it can seem like we just willy-nilly just pick things to do. Because we be so all over the place. From the outside looking in, it's like these videos just pop up and it's like, we're moving here, we're moving there, we're doing this, we're doing that. Boom, boom, boom. And so I could see how it would seem like there's very little thought put into these things on the front end. But the reality is there's a lot of really mundane things that happen behind the scenes for almost everything that we do. It's kind of one of those things on YouTube where if it's a boring topic, you're not gonna make a video about it. So all the videos come off like all these exciting things, but there's a lot more that goes into all of it.
You guys would not watch the videos if it was our everyday, day-to-day, just regular old life. So
it's just the big things that are happening that are like cool to share. The short answer is it depends on the situation. There's been circumstances where we've prayed heavily about things that we were thinking about on the front end.
She's like, you really gonna just keep talking over me?
And then there's been other situations where even the idea or the opportunity in the first place, we felt like that was the nudge from the Lord. And so it depends on what we're talking about. All right, we're gonna have to hurry up.
Last question.
Somebody's ready to be done.
Yep. The last question is, what will you do if you don't get the house at the confirmation hearing? There's not really much we can do. We just collect our funds back and go on about our business, really.
Find the next opportunity.
Yes. Thanks for watching this video. I did actually want to give a little plug. I am getting ready to start my own YouTube channel.
Hey.
Zalayah and I are going to do a lifestyle, everyday hang with us channel, and I'm looking for some name suggestions. So if you have any, please drop it down in the comment section below. And if you've watched this video to the end, we appreciate you, we love you, and we will catch you on the next one.
Oh, now we done.
That's that Jen she be doing, boy. She be crying and be like, hold on, I'm gonna laugh. What do you want? She like a little burrito. No neck burrito.
Don't talk about my baby.